We offer ourselves to the darkness, that blessed Shah may give.
I won't have to worry about the sun, at least.
Kind of beautiful, but also feels like you could choke on your own breath here.
It's the only way to move most towers. We have to push through.
Keep your distance, darling.
What am I to do?
No one stopped me yet.
I can feel the Shadow's power here. They don't seem to be harming me.
This place is...
The Shadow Curse. It doesn't... Do you know what this means? She loves me. She must do. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars.
Eyes open. Watch the shadows. Stay together. Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? There's come closer. Jonas, move in! Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong!
Follow my voice! Come back to the light!
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
they get hold of you? Harpers, now!
Now they see me. The dark feels hungry. Like it drain you dry.
I feel it too. There's an energy.
Over here.
Shit. Jonas. Make every strike count!
May the gods take you first.
Talk to me. take you back.
Poor fucker. Not during a fight. Listen here!
Need to stay focused. What's it gonna take?
Well done. Now we've got to move. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Harpers, move!
All right. Time to see what new horror's waiting for us.
You sense a young woman gazing at Moonrise Towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
What's the story?
No time to rest. looking ahead. That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. They're with me.
Come. Jaheira!
I assure you it is. You're about to. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? They're the ones that saved us!
They're the one who protected the Emerald Grove?
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of their own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Weaponsmith you mentioned might be here, right?
It's for...
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together.
I don't. Too dark to tell.
That's why we're still standing around. I bet they're close. Watching us.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through. Take care now.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Hey! That's close enough.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get. Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but we were ambushed by them bastards, torched the pigsty we were staying in, and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
See?
Yeah. If you're serious, go talk to his aide, Floric. She's inside, strategizing. Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get... You better, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put up a fight with them.
Aha! Thought I sensed an infern.
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay up. Hold on! I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me...
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm?
Forget warm. You're burning up.
Please do.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck. As a matter of fact, I think I might. I've sensed some in the area. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic. Once you know what you're looking...
Fuck!
Sure. Meantime, if you need to stock up, everything I have is available. Shout if you need anything else.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
It's toasty in here.
No, incapable. Not for you to know. Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out. That's up to you. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Ain't my woods.
Count the lucky stars.
going to do?
Let's play.
Well, so much for peace.
What should I do?
That's why we're still...
It's my day.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
How fares the search? Maybe. But I'd need infernal iron.
We certainly will.
Ugh. Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
You better be, or I'm a dead man walking. Not as long as we can put up a fight with them.
No time to dally.
What a day. Dull moment.
This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Spargins, right here! Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. Well, yeah. I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punch.
I've been tossed around a lot too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. Fight with those, and you may find...
In that case... What?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece.
Don't be shy. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await? Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old Jackaday. This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is The price isn't changing. As Mole would say, premium trinkets and What can I get you? What about it? I mean, maybe. But she put me in charge of the shop.
Last Light's best bargains, right here!
Don't wander far. We need to talk. Please. Be welcome.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Indulge me. You don't know what you're missing. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketheric Thorn. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying. He healed, right in front of me, and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate, find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure to your infection, I promise I will do everything I can. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness. They lined us up like dogs. Asherat, maybe that's why they picked him. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. It just... Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him... well, none of us would guess. He shielded. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. How do you do it? How do you keep going? Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. Just be careful up there.
Best bargains right here!
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Cerys, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one. Aye. Not a battle she's likely to put to song. Maybe we should have just surrendered. Zevlor begged us to. But... they were toying with us. Making example. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him, but...
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
She wants to say...
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. I'd rather drown than talk to a sanctimonious prick like you. If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time. I tried. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous, heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own...
Premium trinkets and
Free as you are, this is no time for a nap.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mystra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Moll's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm. To play the game. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. Well, a long time ago, someone carved infernal runes into my back. They're a fragment of a contract. I'd like to know what the full contract says.
Oh, such impatience. It's something very important to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I could give you all the gory details. But of course, you'll have to do something for me first. Let me think about it and get back to you.
You'll get back to me? This is important, Devil. When?
Don't worry, I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Gods! I never thought I ought to see so many harpers clanking about.
Hiss! I say hiss! And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. I slinked, of course. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Hiss.
What's that?
Trinkets and bars.
I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into...
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, the Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolute... I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. Farewell.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate.
Don't
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Flame colour. That's your name, isn't it? Art colour? We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken. A Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
What's that in his pocket?
As I listen.
Looks official. Monsters. Snuff. Monsters.
Hear me, Moon Maiden.
Finest stock.
Listen.
So he was at the House of Healing. Wonder what he found.
Monsters.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Bully for us. We've been waiting, hoping against hope. For someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Your penance will be paid now.
General Ketherick wants her alive.